We're live.
Oh.
All right. Wait, we gotta make sure Kaylee's on. There we go. Cool. Hi guys. Music Monday. We got drummer. It's National Drum Month. Jared's gonna start us off with a little bit of drumming before we get started with our segment today. All right. Awesome. All right, I want to make sure we can all get in here. If we can't, we may need you to slide one way or another. That way we can get all in. Sorry, Kaylee. I can go this way. Cool. You would think by now we would have this down, but we're still working it all out. Anyways, hope everyone had a great weekend, had a great Halloween, got some candy, got to party, got to dress up. If you missed all of us, we were having so much fun last week dressing up and putting on costumes. I don't know if you missed Shrek, but Shrek was amazing. And so was his donkey. And so was Fiona. Anyway, so today we're going to be breaking down, inspire, collaborate, and educate. Our special guest is our lead instructor, Jared Johnson, who teaches drums, guitar. He does our sound, he does our events, and the list goes on. So he will be breaking down his workshop, and he is also one of our featured businesses of the week. So we're going to be sharing that with you in just a moment. But before we go there, we want to break down, inspire, collaborate, and educate. So
awesome. So for Inspire, we are going to be talking about our workshops that we have going on today and throughout this month. So today is actually the start of our monthly member workshops coming back. It's going to be tonight at 5:30 through Zoom, or if you're already here at 5:30, we're going to be showing it in the lobby, and Mr. Matt is going to be leading that. But specific to National Drum Month, Jared is going to be leading a drum workshop next month from 10 to noon, so we're going to let him talk about that.
Cool.
Yeah, so the workshop is basically on soloing and creativity. I feel like I have a lot of students, and there are a lot of people who, when they start to get into soloing, it seems like it's really daunting and they don't know what to do. So I want to talk about kind of taking things you already know and kind of toying with those things a little bit and getting more creative by finding different ways to use those same things. So we'll go over maybe some interesting stuff to do, but mostly it's going to be figuring out, what you can already do and how to use that to be a little more creative and to solo and to start getting into that a little bit. I'm working on getting together like a little group of people to jam with us as well, so we can kind of we're just going to be, hopefully, I think, what's the max? 8 people?
8 to 10.
Yeah, something like that. So 8 to 10 people. So hopefully we can fill up the class, and then we'll have like a big circle of drummers. And then I'd like to have everybody kind of like jamming towards the end, where it's just like we're all playing like a groove together, and then we take turns just doing like little solos in between and trading off, and probably play with the band so we can actually practice playing with the band and like soloing over top of the band. So
right, awesome. And then just so you know, we're really excited about that. It's going to be on a Saturday, November 14th. Pre-registration is required. You can bring your own kit, or you can use one of Music Compound's drum kits as well. So that's why we're requiring everyone to pre-register. That way we know if we should have a kit for you, or if you need to show up earlier to go ahead and get that set up. All of the attendees that will be attending this workshop will also have an opportunity, if they want, to perform at our November concert. We're going to be kicking off the November concert with a drum off, which will be super cool just to see everybody's solos and really showcasing everything they learned at the workshop with Jared. So once again, that's November 14th. You can find out more details on that on our website at musiccompound.com/workshops.
Perfect. And then on Sunday, November 15th, we're actually doing a virtual drum off. So we're asking all of our drum students to send in a little 60-second clip of either them playing, the song that they've been working on that's like their best song, working on their stuff that they did in the soloing and creativity workshop, or before then. So we're asking everyone to send in videos. We're going to put all this together and have this awesome compilation of everyone totally killing it on the drums, and we're going to do that on Sunday, November 15th, which is National Drum Day.
Right, and they're either going to be shredding or shedding. Jared thinks this is hilarious, but
I just think it's funny that you always get them confused.
Well, because I didn't know the difference. However, I did look up online that musicians that... Oh, no, you told me this. You can't shed unless you shred, or you got to get in the shed. You have to get in the shed in order to shred. So, anyways, we're still learning lots of lingo here at Music Compound.
So anyways, Jared's running the workshop.
Yeah, this is why he's doing it. Otherwise, you'd be drumming on 1 and 3. So anyways, and then I'm going to pull in this whole drumming and rhythm thing in just a second when we get back to education, when we're talking about Matt's workshops in more detail. Awesome. So Kaylee's going to talk to us about Collaborate.
Yeah, so for our collaboration, we just want to go ahead and highlight again these concerts that are actually happening at Music Compound on Sunday, so it's being broadcasted through Metropolitan Zoom. So these are all through Carlo Thomas Presents, who is a local guy who is an amazing musician, opera singer. Sorry, that's my word, opera singer. And he's getting together all these different artists. Some of them are his students. Other people are from our local community from all around the world. And this Sunday, it's actually going to be an artist from Brazil. So we encourage you guys to check that out. Just go to metropolitanzoom.com and you can see like the full lineup of different shows that are coming up. But it's a different experience from like a concert. It's not just watching it happen. You actually get to interact. So the artist gets to see you get to see the artist and the other people in the audience, so it's a really fun way to have a nice socially distant, totally safe evening, but still all dressed up and really have a lot of fun.
Very interactive, so you can purchase tickets. Some of the local musicians as well are being featured in this Metropolitan Zoom, which is actually being broadcasted out of New York City, which is super cool that we here at Music Compound are hosting these shows. So awesome. So metropolitanzoom.com, find out more information about that.
Perfect.
All right, so let's move right into education. So as we started at the beginning, we talked about our Monday workshops. Now this is exclusive for members. This is included in your membership fee. Every Monday from 5:30 to 6 via Matt's Zoom classroom, you can attend. Matt is going to be breaking down a different topic every single month. So to give you an idea, November is all about what moves you. Could it be the beat? What's your take on metronomes? So he'll be breaking down some really cool apps, and he'll be breaking down beats, new and old metronomes, different rhythm patterns, and instruments as well. So 1 week it may be on piano, 1 week it may be on drums, he may be doing it on the ukulele. I know that he's got some really cool, where he hits the ukulele in some kind of way to create some cool beats and things like that. So anyways, so it's going to be super cool. Once again, members only. You just received an email, so check your spam, check your clutter. It has the access link along with the password to make sure you can take advantage of that weekly workshop with Matt.
Okay. Any questions about it, or if you have any trouble logging in, go ahead and give me a call right away. I'll be at the front desk, and we'll get you guys in there. So
perfect. And that's also on our website, too, at musiccompound.com/workshops.
All right.
Cool. All right, so for our small business of the week, we're trying to feature small businesses here on the Suncoast every single segment, and we have featured some great businesses in the past, but since it's National Drum Month, we want to showcase one of our local businesses here in Music Compound. So Jared is going to tell you all about his drum rental program. So if you're interested in renting a drum kit, or you don't really want to purchase one yet before the holidays, Jared's going to give you more information about that.
Yeah, so basically I had a bunch of students in the past who, and when they're new to drums, obviously buying all of this is kind of a big commitment for the parents and the student. So, a lot of parents are kind of like, well, I don't know if I want to buy a drum set yet. It might take up too much space, too expensive. So I decided to buy some drum sets and then just start renting them to students for $50 a month. So you can rent a drum set for them, try it out. Honestly, there are drum set rentals out there from Guitar Center or something like that, but it's usually for touring musicians, and it's a really nice drum set, much nicer than mine. However, it's $100 to $150 a day. whereas mine's $50 for a month. So it's mostly just to get the students to be able to practice. That way they get the most out of their lessons and they realize it's, something they want to do or that it's not a good fit. So, but yeah, you can rent a drum set for a month. And I think that pretty much covers most of it.
So if I rent a drum kit from Jared, you come and set it up?
Sorry, yes, I do come and set it up. That way you don't have to worry about the setup. We'll make sure it's set up the right height and everything for you, whoever's going to play it.
Do you tune it and everything as well?
I take care of tuning and everything and all the maintenance. So if you have any issues with, if something doesn't work properly, you just let me know and I'll fix it. Come by and fix it.
Is there any month minimums? Do I have to sign up for 3 months, or can I just do month to month? What's your?
I do actually ask people usually to do try it for 2 months at least, and then I do just obviously we pay for the month, you have it for the month. So and then otherwise it's $100 deposit. You get that back when I get the drum kit back. I've never had to take anyone's deposit before. No one's ever damaged anything. So yeah.
And it includes these kind of heads or the quiet heads?
All the kits that I have so far are just standard kits, so regular heads, regular cymbals. I don't really have the practice heads and cymbals. I'm thinking about getting some for 1 or 2, but yeah.
Cool. All right, so I want to talk about these really, really quick since we're talking about National Drum Month. Goodness gracious. These, are a really great investment. So Jared's going to tell you what these are. We have them in all of our practice kits and teaching kits here at Music Compound. When you have 8 kits in the building and everyone's taking drum lessons, it is unbearable, even for the best musicians and the ones that love listening to it all the time. But can you break down the difference of these?
Yeah, sure. So they're made out of a different type of metal, and then they have all these holes in them, which helps a little bit. I can't say exactly what it does to the sound besides maybe raise the pitch and shorten the sustain a little bit, but it's mostly the different material that these are made out of that makes them much quieter. It is kind of nice, though. You get different tones like you would on a regular kit where like that you actually have a good bell sound on these, which is nice because you can actually practice the way you would on a regular kit. I also like the Remo heads work pretty well as opposed to some of the pad options that just kind of fit over what you have, because you actually get the different tones of the different toms and stuff. You can tune them so that the floor tom sounds lower than the rack tom and that kind of thing. But it's a really good option. I actually have an electronic drum set that's a little bit older, and I kind of prefer playing these compared to the electronic drum set just because I have it just kind of feels more like a real kit. And the difference in volume and stuff like that, dynamics is a little bit more accurate, I think. So
awesome. We're going to tell you, where do we purchase those?
You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Guitar Center. You can get them at Sweetwater. You can get them at musiciansfriend.com, Guitar Center, wherever you want. So I think most of the music stores, they usually have an option. These are Sabian quiet tones. I think these are a little bit more affordable than the Zildjian low volume cymbals, but pretty much the same thing. They come in packs, and then of course I think pretty much all the major music stores carry the Remo heads. There's some other options for quiet heads as well.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. All right. So if you have any questions about any of this information that we're sharing today with you, you can call the studio, talk to Kaylee, talk to Jared. You can email us, message us through Facebook, attend the workshop. It's November 14th. Jared is running that workshop. It's 2 hours. You're going to learn about soloing, creativity. You can bring your own kit, ask Jared questions. There's going to be a jam session at the end of it. So great quality education we're putting out here for everyone here on the Sun Coast. Once again, our adult jam sessions have relaunched. Erin is doing those on the first Friday and on the fourth Saturday. So if you're looking to connect with other musicians in the area, play your instrument, have some fun, get out of the house in a safe environment that is in the 3,000 square foot venue as well, so ample room for social distancing. And don't forget, we have all of our live music performances every month that are streamed via Facebook or in person live. And Carlo's events are every Sunday, either at 7:30 or 8 p.m. And if you know anyone that's looking for music lessons, we're here. We're operational, in person, online. Tons of fun, and we've got some really cool specials coming up in the next few weeks, so we will mention those in a later segment. Make sure to tune back. Drop a comment if you've enjoyed today's segment. And do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
I've had way too much coffee. I feel like I'm talking so fast.
I'll say, let us know. So it's National Drum Month, so let us know what questions you guys have for our drum instructors, and we can feature some of those questions. It'd be a lot of fun.
We can do it Tuesday tips. So cool. All right, Jared's going to drum us out a little bit while we're finishing up the segment. We hope you have a fantastic week. Hope it rocks, and we'll see you soon.